All right, y'all. I'm gonna attempt to do a cooking video to show what it's like. This will work for a dorm, your single apartment where it's a studio, basically any situation where you just have one room. I got this from a thrift store. It's an electric skillet. I have it at 200 degrees right now. I'm actually impressed with how fast that heated up. So I'm gonna make eggs and avocado toast. I have Ezekiel bread. And just so everyone knows, I do not make a lot of money, and I go to the food pantry where I live. So do with that information as you will. I got this bread for free. This is the lid for the thingy, so we're gonna set that aside. And then I don't have an actual counter. This is a cabinet my parents gave me, and this is a cabinet I thrifted for 12 bucks. I'm gonna put some butter in the pan. This is actually not butter, this is soy and palm oil. But anyways, I'll put that in the pan. Wait for it to melt and stuff. And then I don't have a toaster either, so we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Doing everything in here. And I'm gonna grab I was trying to open the wrong end, 2 slices of bread. I like to save the heel for last because it keeps the bread fresher longer. And I also put my bread in the fridge unless I'm eating it every day, or like I know I'm gonna make a lot at one time, like I could make French toast or something, you know. So I'm gonna toast those on both sides and then make avocado toast with it. Got avocado, and then I have garlic, salt, and pepper. Oops, I bought garlic salt on accident. All right, I got garlic. Because I was tired, so we got garlic salt, which is fine for what I'm doing today. So I'll flip that over, toast it some more. And I'm gonna turn this up a little tiny bit because we're gonna make eggs in here. So now it's on 250. While that is toasting, I'm gonna crack some eggs. I got these also from the food pantry. Hopefully they're not bad. They should be fine. I've actually never smelled a rotten egg, so if I do today, it'll be the first time. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to do the bowl thing. I have to crack it in there because it's a fucking paper bowl. I have a set of dishes that I thrifted, but I'm just not gonna deal with that right now. So I got 2 eggs out. I'm gonna put these back in the fridge. And then I'm gonna put some spinach, garlic, apparently garlic salt, and pepper in there. So while I'm waiting for my bread, we're just gonna get these ready. Got the pepper. Ready to go. I hate these little turny ones, but they were the cheapest, so I'm trying to save that money right now because I am single and no longer have somebody else's 6-figure income helping me out. Not that it was, you know, worth it. But yeah, I am now single and living in a studio because it's what I could afford. So this is budget, high protein cooking, basically. I'm gonna do a few of these until y'all get the idea because I pretty much eat the same things every day because I'm boring. If I like something, I'll eat it over and over, and that's how I operate. Not quite, a little bit more toasty on the back. So when I make avocado toast, normally I like to also put a little bit of spicy on it. So I like to put like red pepper flakes on it or something. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of extra black pepper. And then I have garlic, salt, my avocado. I wish I had a tomato, but I don't. But I don't put the eggs on the avocado toast. I eat them separately. But I'm gonna put spinach in them. Normally I just eat scrambled eggs. I know how to make them other ways, I just don't like the texture. So that's what we're doing. Got my toast. I'll put that aside for now. And we're gonna crack some eggs in here, and hopefully they're not rotten. 1, 2. Smells fine. Beautiful. Okay, I guess we're getting fried eggs because that cooked really fast. I do not like these, just to clarify. I don't like the texture. So this is gonna be very interesting for me. Oh, the yolk didn't break. I could probably still scramble it. I'm gonna try my best. I don't have silverware, so we're just gonna pray this doesn't melt. Probably should buy a spatula because I know I'm gonna be doing this a lot. I don't put milk in my eggs because I hate how it tastes. But if you wanted to do that, it'd be a little extra protein and a little bit more volume. But I really do not like it. I just put a little bit of butter down in the pan and basically just stir fry them. Like so. And I'm gonna immediately turn this off. So it starts cooling down right as they're finishing. And that is pretty much how I make eggs. I'm just gonna put them in here. I am so impressed that that didn't melt. And I don't know how to clean this, but that's future me's problem. So, oops, I dropped them. I dropped it. So normally with eggs, I just like to do salt and pepper. I actually never used to put salt on anything, but I have a salt deficiency according to every blood test I've ever gotten. So now I put salt on stuff when I'm cooking. And then that's pretty much how that's gonna be. That's just done. And then for the avocado toast, I'm gonna take the entire avocado. There's butter on this stuff. This is also my napkin. The reason I'm making these is because there are different levels of struggle, and I'm at the level of I have some stuff, but I'm scraping. So we're gonna try to do the lowest budget and lowest amount of space and time ways to cook. But I also eat a lot of blender and microwave stuff just because, or stuff that you can just eat raw or eat from the package. I don't really do anything fancy. I used to do the whole like slice it up thing and fan it out, but now I just kind of use it like butter. And right now where I live, avocados are 99 cents. I do believe the cheapest I've ever seen is 79, but I could be wrong. Get the pit out on the other side. When I'm doing a bit better in life, I may save them and try to regrow, but that's not happening today. So this is actually the first thing I'm eating today because I had to do a bunch of errands right after the gym. So we got our fat source and our protein source from the eggs. And since those cook faster than I expected, we're just gonna put the spinach on here. So note to self, 200 is plenty. I don't know how accurate this is, this thermometer on here on my little skillet, but it heats up really fast. It lets you know when it's ready. So I'd say that was a good buy for $9. We got some spinach, also from the food pantry. Oh dear, I do believe this one has gone. Let's see if I can salvage it. We're at the eating rotten food level. Those are bad. Oops. When it has a weird smell to it instead of being like fresh smelling, and then I'm gonna see if I can find one. If the leaf is like super wilty and liquidy. It might have just been the top. This might be okay. But yeah, if it has like, if the entire leaf looks like that, where it's all like black and gross, those are bad. But if it's still pretty firm, it smells fresh like grass, it's good to go. I've never really figured out a good way of storing spinach either, because I don't know if leaving it open is worse or having it closed like this with the moisture. So I'm gonna leave this one open because I have another bag and we'll see how it goes. We'll lean it up and leave it open, see if it dries out. So we got the spinach on there because I didn't have time to wilt it on the eggs. So again, note to my future self, the 200-degree setting will be perfect. 250 is a bit much. And the other nice thing about this is anything you have that's electric is gonna work best for small spaces. So I have a couple things. I have a tiny crock pot, which I did get my lead test strip so I can test it. And then I have this, I have a tiny donut maker, and I have a smoothie Ninja Cup blender, and then this microwave came with the apartment. So basically I can just swap out this second part for whatever reason, for cooking. And do a little bit of garlic salt. I love garlic. It's my fave. And this is also my pantry. And then we're gonna put some pepper on. I hate these so much. They're easier to spin with long nails, but still not my fave. So that's all good to go. That will cool off and I can, you know, whatever. So we got eggs, scrambled and lightly seasoned. Tastes fine to me. And then, I should probably flip these over so it doesn't like spill. Let's not spill garlic everywhere any more than I already have today. Avocado toast with spinach on Ezekiel bread. And again, this is my first meal of the day. So I got my fat and my protein in. Normally I like to have oatmeal, but I don't know, I felt like making eggs. Pretty good for free food and living in a box.